everybody, welcome to the Impressive channel. There are a few topics I want to talk about in this video. First, starting with Megan Thee Stallion. Now, Megan Thee Stallion recently announced that she's no longer on hiatus. For the past few weeks, her team has been posting for her. She took a break from social media, but now she's back, and she recently announced that she's releasing a new single this Friday called Thought-ish. Now, I'm gonna be honest. When I saw the title of this song and I saw the cover, I was a little bit disappointed because I feel like she's gonna give us the same thing that we've seen from her before. Megan talks a lot about sex in her music. She promotes the whole hot girl, thought girl stuff. And I was just hoping that she would take a different direction this time, because this is her time to show people that she does have some versatility. She can talk about other things. I think Megan has too much talent and potential to keep herself in this same box. And I noticed that Megan is trying to recreate the whole Tina Snow era. Her fans love the Tina Snow mixtape because it was less about the sex and more so about her attitude. She gave an aura of confidence. She was bold, she was raw, she was gangsta, and she had sex appeal without overdoing it. And I think if she's going to recreate that era, she should bring the same energy. Right now, we've been getting the same thing from her, but I do hope that as Megan enters this new era in music, she will try to evolve a little bit more. And I'm thinking about the tweet that this rapper named Mia X put out. If you don't know, Mia X is a talented veteran in the game. She was actually on the label No Limit, and she tweeted this: "I'm not disrespecting no broads who rap about their pee, because in 1992 I released a song, The Payback, and talked my stuff. However, I do encourage lady MCs to be versatile with their subject matter, because we not effing 24/7, my babies." And I agree with her. I do think it's very important to have some versatility. And this doesn't only go for the female rappers, it goes for the male rappers too. There needs to be more variety all around. But I do kind of blame the music industry for pushing certain messages instead of making room for other lyricists. And there are a lot of talented rappers out there who rap about other things, but they're not getting the support. That's the issue. So I put more of the responsibility on these labels and the whole industry. But I do think artists like Megan Thee Stallion have the talent to rap about something more than just sex. And the reason why I say this is because I've heard her freestyle. So I do think she has the ability to give us something different. Now on to the next topic. There have been some rumors floating around that Cardi B is expecting her second child. Now, I don't know if this is true or not. These are rumors, and Cardi herself has not confirmed anything. I saw the Neighborhood Talk make a post about it, but they did delete this post. So at this point, it's just an unconfirmed rumor, and I'm not saying that we should believe it. However, if she is pregnant, I wouldn't be surprised, because I do remember earlier this year when she performed at the Grammys, she did look a little pregnant and she did move a little sluggish. And I also noticed she has been keeping a low profile on social media as well. So it wouldn't be completely unreasonable to speculate that she might be pregnant. But once again, we don't know that to be true. But hypothetically speaking, if she is pregnant, I would think that she probably would wait to announce it around the time her husband Offset is dropping an album with his group The Migos, because The Migos are releasing a new album this Friday. So if Cardi were to announce that she's pregnant, and on top of that announce that she had a single with the Migos, that would actually help the Migos out a lot. That would be a great marketing strategy, because the Migos have been very cold. So they need all the promotion they can get, and Cardi is probably the one person who could really help them. But this is just a little thought of mine. I could be very wrong. And if it comes out that she's not pregnant, forget everything I just said, okay? Now, I do want to talk a little bit more about some new music. The artist Justine Skye is actually releasing her album Space and Time on June 25th. And Justine made some pretty interesting tweets that caught a lot of attention on the blogs. She said this: "Y'all be hyping up mediocre stuff and then be mad about the state of music these days. Take responsibility." Say whatever you want about me and my music. This album about to shut all that talk up. I have a whole Timbaland produced album with a Justin Timberlake feature, and I'm completely independent. I'm clearly doing something right. I know that's right. Whether I made music or not, my statement was true, but my music is on the way. So if you want to hate on it, do so on June 25th, please. Okay, Justine, you better talk your talk now. I don't see anything wrong with what she said either. I do think the music industry needs a little shakeup right now, and I have a feeling that it will shake up a little bit. Beyonce said she was working on new music. It was rumored that Rihanna might possibly drop this year, but I wouldn't hold my breath on that. Also, Doja Cat is dropping a new album. Normani is releasing a new single. SZA and Kendrick Lamar might possibly release an album this year as well. Drake definitely might drop his album. Nicki Minaj also has an album in the works, and she also has a song coming out with Polo G on Friday called For the Love of New York. So the music industry is definitely going to start shaking up. Justine herself is confident that her album is going to get some buzz, and she's doing all of this independently. So I'm definitely going to support her. She has 2 singles out, one called Intruded and another one called Twisted Fantasy, featuring the artist Rema. And I like the whole Afro-futuristic vibe that she's been going for with her visuals. I think it's great that she's sticking to a concept, and I can't wait to see what the rest of her album sounds like. Now on to the last topic. I want to talk about the rapper JT from the City Girls. Over the weekend, JT got put on blast by one of her fans for being rude. And this is not the first time that JT has been called out for being rude to some of her fans. A few months ago, she was dragged for blocking one of her fans who had cancer. And recently, she got into another situation with one of her fans. It's On Site actually reposted this. One of her fans showed JT love by recreating one of her outfits, and the friend of the fan actually sent this to JT and said, all you gotta do is repost it. And she put a crying face and a heart emoji. And JT replied and said, I already did, and I'm not doing it again. Leave me alone. Now, the girl who sent this to JT put JT on blast and said this on Twitter. So my 18-year-old friend made a dress JT inspired. All she wanted her to do is repost it. And this was her response. And no, she never did repost because Instagram would have said she did. Just rude as F. Now, when the blogs picked this tweet up, JT snapped. She completely snapped. And honestly, I think JT should have ignored all of this because it didn't really require the type of reaction that she gave it. But one thing about JT is she's going to respond to everything. She posted and deleted these posts on Instagram. I'm not going to read what she said verbatim in this post, but she basically cussed out the girl who put her on blast, and she doubled down and said that she already reposted that picture of her friend. JT also said this: I want each and every one of y'all pathetic selves who sit around picking with me for a reaction and to make the blogs to leave me alone. Y'all are not fans, y'all are clout chasers, looking for viral moments. She also said in her caption, I don't have to get the assignment. Do it for y'all. Be it. Fit in. Hold my tongue. Bees be like, I really don't like her. So what, B? I don't like y'all either. I deleted Twitter to get out of y'all way, and y'all still use my name for a mention. It's getting sad. Y'all know I'ma curse y'all out when I feel attacked, so y'all attack me, then call me rude. I'm not rude. I don't directly bother y'all. What the F? Go ahead. JT also went on a rant about this situation on IG Live. This is what she said.
I always repost people who recreate that dress. I've been reposted that little girl. I ain't gotta do it no more. And I said what I said, and that was like the 15th month. Oh, all you gotta do is post it. For what? To make you look popping? Y'all need to stop chase that clout and just do it. Do y'all. Everybody wanna be somebody. It's just like, leave me alone. Go do some real work, groundwork. Stop motherfucking getting mad at celebrities all the time for stupid shit. Then y'all always saying be humble. But y'all don't gotta be humble to make you bitches comfortable. I don't even barely talk. JT need to humble herself. I would probably never be like in this field, because to the people that's up there, I'm too ghetto. And to the people that's hood, I'm not hood enough no more, because I'm elevating. So what? Kiss my ass. I'm gonna wear what I wanna wear. I'm gonna fuck who I wanna fuck. I'm gonna say what I want to motherfucking say. If you don't motherfucking like it, just ignore it. It be your own motherfucking kind. I be clicking on y'all hoes page sometime, and y'all just gonna be having no motherfucking room. And that's the top of y'all motherfucking synthetic lace wig to the bottom of y'all McDonald greasy rainbow motherfucking shoes. Be having the nerve to be talking about somebody and don't be having no motherfucking room. And then be trying to, y'all want to see a down bad so bad. How she even still got fans? How she even like jealous hearted?
JT said a lot more in that video, but I had to cut it off there. Honestly, I think JT doesn't know how to handle fame that well. I think she gave this situation way too much energy. If she already posted the picture, she doesn't have to explain herself. She isn't even obligated to repost anything. This could have been a situation that she could have ignored from the beginning, but JT gets bothered by little things, and she's always responding to everything. And this is why some people are turned off by JT, because she just doesn't know how to handle fame. And I do find it very interesting that she's now bothered by what people say about her, because she was the very same person who was dragging other celebrities on Twitter when she was unknown. And I mean, she was dragging everybody. And she made a slew of super problematic tweets. And I never really talked about this, but she was making a lot of wild statements. But now that she's famous, she can't take the heat. She can't even take a little bit of criticism. But I think at this point, she needs to learn how to deal with it, because if she continues to react this way, she's going to turn more people off, and she's going to bring the City Girls brand down even further. People have already expressed that they don't care for JT's attitude. A lot of people like her group member, Young Miami, better. And Young Miami can't rap as well as JT, but she does a better job at handling fame. Even though she sometimes has her moments, she does ignore the negativity for the most part, and she also interacts with her fans. So Young Miami doesn't get bothered by every little thing. However, JT does, and she really has to change that. Anyway, tell me what y'all think about this video down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.